What's happening? Judd Welty here with HelpGettingRipped.com with a little message. It's freaking Monday, right? I think it's Monday. Yeah, it's Monday. Who else, I want to know, who else had a rough, long weekend of just things that didn't exactly line up with where you wanted to go? I'm going to raise my hand right there. We had an amazing weekend of learning and growth and being completely just involved in what we were doing, but we had to make some sacrifices there. You know what I mean? And so, but then again, that brings us to today. So I'm not gonna dwell on, the lack of nutrition that I had all weekend long, or even, the amount of just being out of sync all weekend, because we always have the next day, right? I mean, it's today, and so if you are like me and you struggled all weekend long to stay on point. I didn't work out for 3 days straight. And in 3 days straight, I haven't done that in I don't know how long. I think the only times I've really ever done that is when I've been injured, or after a show where my body's shutting down, and I needed to take some rest. But other than that, I can't think of any times where I've really taken that many days off. I feel refreshed. I know, the way we ate all weekend long, my wife and I, since we were at this event and sitting in the audience rather than being on stage, taking in everything that we were learning. Man, it was definitely one of those things that was, completely out of our comfort zone, but it also took us off track, as far as nutritionally and fitness wise. But I'm not going to sit there and dwell on that. And my message to you today is if you screwed up all weekend long, or you're off track, or you've been off track for a day, a month, a week, even a year, longer, whatever, well, today is a new day. And I'm sitting here in the gym parking lot right now, had a crazy morning, and lack of sleep all weekend long from all of these things that we were doing, which was, an awesome thing. But we come home and, wake up this morning with our kids, and my son pukes everywhere on us on our bed. And so that's how we started our morning this morning, with throw up everywhere, on our bed as he's coming in, to wake up not feeling well. And so that right there, is not the greatest way to start your day, but thank God we're able to be there for him and be home, and we don't have to go off to jobs and all that kind of stuff. We don't work the regular 9 to 5s, and we're both stay-at-home parents, which to me means everything. So right now, they're home. We got things dialed in, got him situated. He's staying home from school, and I'm gonna go do my workout, and then when I come home, Christy's gonna get her workout done at home, and we're gonna make shit work. We're gonna focus on what we've got to do to make things happen, but we're not gonna dwell on everything that just went on. We're not gonna dwell on missing workouts and missing food and not taking stuff. We ran out of supplements. We ran out of BCAAs. So it was just kind of like an odd thing for us to happen, but it happens, and that's okay. It's not the end of the world. So get out of that mindset of dwelling on the past. Get out of that mindset of you screwed up. We all make mistakes. We make mistakes, whether it be in our business, in life, in fitness, and nutrition. We all do it, you know what I mean? And you learn from them. You just don't repeat them, I learned that, I've got to be a little bit more prepared when we go out of town, and fix that. No big deal. So I'm here now, getting ready to go hit legs, and I know I'm going to struggle through it. Just for like you guys that are at home, I've got beast legs here, and I tell you what, just like you guys at home, push and play for the first time, or doing your workout at the gym for the first time, your plan that either I've created for you or somebody else, you're probably going to suck at it in the beginning. You know what I mean? That's okay. It's like starting a new nutrition plan to get to your goals, right? You're going to not be that great at it in the beginning. That's okay. You're gonna get better. Just like today, next 3 days, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow probably sore as hell. And I'm probably not gonna be as strong today. I'm not as nourished, and I'm not as, I don't have the amount of water in me. You know, I know I'm lacking in some things, but I'm still gonna show up and I'm still gonna get it done. And I'm gonna fight my way through it because I have goals that I'm gonna fight for to get to. And just like in my business, just like in anything that I do, I've got to, just like anything you do, you got to fight for it. You got to want it bad enough. And that's why I'm sitting here making this message for you guys, is because I want it bad enough. And I know if I want it bad enough and I've screwed up, you've probably done the same damn thing. But if we fight through it together and we're honest with each other and we're honest with where we're at and what we're doing, then we can fight through anything. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to fight for what I know, where I want to be in life and in fitness, nutrition, all of it. Doesn't matter what it is. This is, you know, me coming in here, showing up when I really don't want to be here. Man, that's a big deal, you know. And I know you feel like that, right? I know we're all here the same. You know what I mean? We all have these struggles, but as long as you fight for what you want and you fight through it, and there's pain there, man. There's pain. There's blood, sweat, and tears, you know. But you got to put in the work, no matter what you're doing in life, to get to where you want to go. And man, you know, it's going to be a struggle. There's going to be work to be done, but get your ass up and go get it done. Don't worry about what happened yesterday, last week, last month. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about you're looking in the mirror. I looked in the mirror too this morning and I felt like I looked like shit. You know, who here does that sometimes? You know, I'm raising my hand because I did it this morning. But I knew if I dwelled on that, I probably wouldn't have showed up today. So show up. Show up every mother freaking day in your business and in your life. Whatever you do, it doesn't matter. Show up. That's what I'm doing. And I know where it's going to get me. It's going to get me right where I want to be. So, you know what? Yeah, Jeremy. It is painful, man. You're right. I'm getting ready to go through it right now. And yeah, you know, you got to put the work in. You've got to put the work in to get where you want to go. It's not putting the work in for 1 week. It's not putting the work in for 1 month. 2 months, you know, you might not say, you know, 6 months. It's taken me years to get to where I want to be. And I've backtracked from there and I've gone there, you know. I mean, I'm no different than you guys, where, you know, you fall off sometimes, and, you know, life happens, you know, whether you've got kids, crazy hours at work, all these things, that's life. You work around it because you want it bad enough. You figure it out. You know, when I travel out of town or I go to an event, you know, sometimes I'm working out at 3 o'clock in the morning. Do I want to do that? Fuck no. But I know if I do it, I'm going to feel a lot better and I'm going to get closer to my goals. And so today for me starts the journey, my 3-month journey to our next big event. And so my commitment, and I want you to commit too. Starting today, whether you've already worked out today, whether you've already started your nutrition, whatever. I don't care if you're 2-3 months into it. It doesn't matter. You know, I want you to commit today to showing up every single day in whatever the hell you're doing. That's what it's going to take. And you can apply this to maybe you're building a business, maybe you're building your body, maybe you're getting your nutrition, you know, dialed in, or all of it, like myself. I'm all of it. You know, I want to be the best dad. I want to be the best husband. And I know I have to show up every day in those parts of my life to make that shit happen. And I'm going to do it. And I'm doing it today. And so I want you to commit with me to do the same thing. Show up. Whatever that means to you. Show up, give it 110%, and then repeat that day after day. You're going to be sore. You're going to be, you know, shit's going to happen. You know, don't expect it to happen overnight. You know, just like me, I did my first round of Body Beast in 3 months. I knew after my first round, I wasn't where I wanted to be. I was better. I was freaking a lot better. But I knew Just like you see some of these pictures of other people in 90 days, you see, gosh, I didn't do that in 90 days. Well, you know what? Everybody's different. So what? Keep fucking going. Keep going. Keep tweaking. Keep asking questions. Keep showing up. That's what it took. It took me over 2 years to go from where I went from my start to my finish in that. It's taken me 6 years in my business to really kick ass. But you got to show up. So, you know what? There's a lot of you that won't, because you don't have the mindset. And, I don't feel sorry for you. You have to step up yourself. You got to raise the bar on yourself, just like I've had to. Nobody pulled me along and said, hey, I'm going to give this to you. Got to do the work. So, all right, I'm getting ready to go do the work right now. Show up, kick ass, don't freaking stop. Keep going. Are you with me? I want to know if you're with me. Post below if you're with me, if you're going all in. Next 90 days, you're going to post your shit. You're going to show up. You're going to hold yourself accountable. You're going to put yourself, I want to see it down here. I want to know who is riding this train with me.